I think my father was philanthropic from day one.
Had the leadership well embedded in his blood.
And the Weizmann Institute caught his attention when my mother suggested that they go visit Chaim Weizmann's gardens. That's what got him there, but for him it was the science. When he saw the Weizmann, he felt it brought out the best Israel had to offer. And that's where he put in not only his financial support, but an awful lot of time.
He became totally involved and totally committed.
Tom was dedicated with his brain and with his heart.
He remained faithful and tied to the Weizmann for decades.
And his passionate support of the Institute was always exemplary.
He likes to be like a scientist, which means he likes to think forward 20 or 30 years ahead.
Why or how doing basic research can actually be critical for practical consequences is something that interested him.
It was not just enough to let him know, listen, the Weizmann needs some support, do it. He wanted to know what is the purpose.
He was never interested in what we've done, but what is left to do, what will be the next step.
The more he knew, the more involved he became, the more important it was for him, for more people to learn about it in Canada, to become a bigger force, a bigger presence.
To serve the Weizmann Institute, to serve the concept of future science and so forth.
I think that's the best sign of a vision, someone who understands what needs to be done.
He became very involved with the Canadian building for solar energy.
Way before anyone else, and way before anyone else thought it is important to do.
He was at that time quite prophetic. The Weizmann was with it, but the rest of the world was not.
He understood that energy research by itself is not research. There's no research in energy. There's research in fields that connect to energy. So he wanted to see these things involved in chemistry, in physics, even in mathematics, computer science. His interest was not the topic itself, but how much we can use the fundamental of science is to try to make a difference.
The vision was also mixed with certain type of aesthetic. And I think this is not less important, the environment where you do your science, than the science itself. In a way, it mixed together and gives you inspiration.
He always thought of bigger things.
He was very much like the Weizmann Institute of Science, always with a vision for the future.
He was a pleasure. He was intellectual, he was an achiever. He was a great man.
The name of Tom Beck, the name of the Beck family, it's known to any scientist at the Institute.
This support made it possible for scientists with hardly any strings attached to use their imagination and their creativity. And that is what we're here for.
And it fits very much his visionary. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to give you what you need for making a real brilliant future.